Good morning, friends. I'm sure you must have watched my earlier lecture that was on restoration period. Today I have come up with another literary device, that is conceit. What is a conceit? If we see the dictionary meaning, it would mean excessive pride in oneself, or an ingenious or fanciful comparison or metaphor. It could be an artistic effect or device or a fanciful notion. In modern literary criticism, more common with the genre fiction, conceit often means an extended rhetorical device summed up in a short phrase that refers to a situation which either does not exist or exists rarely but is required or needed for the plot. Now, conceit originally meaning a concept or an image is a figure of speech which establish a striking parallel, and that parallel is usually an elaborate parallel between two vastly and apparently dissimilar things, objects, or it could be situations which are likened together with the help of similes or metaphors. A comparison, now though that comparison is intellectual and imaginative, but it turns into a conceit when the writer tries to make us admit a similarity between two things of whose unlikeness we are strongly conscious. For this reason, conceits are often very surprising. For example, we would not find it odd or it will not surprise us if someone says, "You are a snail," or "You are as slow as a snail," as we understand that the similarity is drawn on a common quality of slowness. However, we will definitely be surprised to hear someone comparing two lovers with the legs of a draftsman's compass. So we see that conceit examples have a surprising or shocking effect on the readers because they are novel comparisons which, unlike the conventional comparisons that are made in similes and metaphors. Now, this term conceit, which was once derogatory, is now best employed as a neutral identification of a poetic device. Two types of conceits are often distinguished. First is the Petrarchan conceit, and next is the metaphysical conceit. Now, when we talk about the Petrarchan conceit, we see that it is a type of figure used in love poems, which had been novel and effective in the Italian poet Petrarch, but often became hackneyed in his imitators, who were the Elizabethan sonneteers. This figure consists of detailed and exaggerated comparisons applied to the disdainful mistress as cold and cruel as she is beautiful, and to the distresses and despair of the worshipful lover, as we see in the courtly love. Now, for example, Sir Thomas Wyatt, in his sonnet, "My gallery, charged with forgetfulness," circumstantially parallels the lover's state to a ship laboring in a storm. And in his another sonnet, "Like to the unmeasurable mountains," he compares the lover's state to an alpine landscape. A third sonnet by Wyatt begins with a familiar Petrarchan conceit, an oxymoron, describing the simultaneous fever and chills experienced by a sufferer from the disease of love. Now, these lines read, "I find no peace, and all my war is done. I fear and hope, I burn and freeze in ice." Shakespeare, who also employed this type of conceit, at times satirized some standard objects pressed into service for similes by the Petrarchan sonneteers in a sonnet beginning, "My mistress's eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips is red. Its snowy white, wide than her breasts are done. If hairs be briars, black hairs grow on her head." This was all about the Petrarchan sonnet. In my next lecture, I will be discussing about the next conceit, that is the metaphysical conceit. That's all for now. Thank you and goodbye.